Uh, what's up, guys? Player One Gaming here. Just got done watching the Michigan Alabama game. Um, Not really surprised all that much. Of course, it's disappointing. Um, Losing. Um, it really is disappointing. We lost by 19. Um, when we had a lead at halftime. I said in yesterday's video, and I was right because, of course, I was. Michigan is very good at making you get your hopes up. They did it. Oh, you can see it's been snowing and I haven't been in my car. It's also over here on my front windshield. I haven't scraped off the snow. Um uh they're very good at getting your hopes up. Very good at making you think that there's a chance. We led at halftime by 2, 16-14. Um Quinn Nordin did very well today. By the way, he's like the player of the game for me, which is sad. Um, so he's been very good today. Um, by the way, I'm not crying. If I sound like I'm stuttering, it's because it's cold in here. Uh, like I said, they're very good at getting your hopes up, making you think that they can come back, or that they're not gonna come back, or that they have a chance to win it. And then the second half comes and Alabama runs away with it. And that's exactly what I said would happen, and that's what happened. You can go back and look. I said we may be in it in the first half, maybe have a lead at halftime, and then they'll come back in the second half and run away with it and get maybe a 17, 24-point win. They ended up winning by 19. So, I don't know. Maybe I know this team way too well. The run game was working really well in the first half. We had 135 yards rushing in the first half, which is how much Notre Dame. It was just how much Alabama usually allows per game. So we didn't really have too much trouble getting yards. Shea Patterson did not have a great game at all. The commentators were just, you know what I'm saying, at him. And in the first half, how great he was, or how good he was playing. Not great, he wasn't playing great at all. How good he was playing. I was like, and I was saying, man, he doesn't have a great completion percentage. He was like 9 for 18 for a long time. He fumbled the ball late in the game. They ended up getting it back thanks to Charbonnet. He got the ball back for us. He overthrew it, especially throwing it deep. He overthrew it a lot. Those defenders for Alabama were very good. So they made it difficult for guys like Ronnie Bell, who's a lot shorter, or not shorter, but he drops the ball a lot. He's not nearly as fast. Man, I should have taken my keys in here and turned up the heat, because it's cold in here. I don't know what I expected. It's snowing outside. Well, not snowing, but there's snow on the ground and it's really cold out. Yeah, 35-16 is the final. Disappointing to end the season. Fourth straight bowl loss for Michigan. Haven't won since we beat the bejesus out of Alabama. That'll never happen again. We beat the bejesus out of Florida in 2015. That was the last time we had a bowl win. I've not won one since, which was Jim Harbaugh's first year as a coach. So he's 1-4. 1-4 in bowl games, but he has made a bowl game every year, so there's that. And the season 9-4. Minnesota. Congratulations, Minnesota, by the way. They did really well. They beat Auburn today in their bowl game, in the Cotton Bowl, I think it's what it is. So, congratulations to them. And as for Alabama, defense stepped up huge for them. had 2 picks in the second half. Didn't allow a single point to be scored for Michigan on offense. We had some good plays here and there, but for overall, they did very well on defense. I knew once they took a 28-16 lead, there was no chance we would come back. And they ended up scoring right as there was like 26 seconds left in the game. And it's really disappointing too for Shea Patterson, who had a touchdown pass, but he had 2 picks in this game. And his last pass as a Wolverine is an interception. I feel really bad for him. He just didn't really have that great of a game, honestly. I hope that a team in the NFL will take him. Maybe he'll be a walk-on. Maybe he'll be a backup for some team. I don't know. Maybe he'll be a free agent. I don't feel like he's going to really be that much of an impact in the NFL if he ever does make it. That's pretty much it. 9-4 to end the season. Let's get ready for September 5th against Washington in the opener. We got that on the road, and let's just focus on who our next quarterback's going to be. Getting new receivers in there, and hopefully, because we got we got a few receivers leaving, but I like our receivers. That will be a heavy, impact on our season next year. Mike Sinestrial, or whatever his name is, Giles Jackson, guys like that. I think that they'll have a high impact on our season. Ronnie Bell, I believe, is also coming back another season, which he didn't play very well today, but he can show that he can do what he needs to do when it's, I shouldn't say the most important, but every once in a while he will. About 50-50 with him. I don't know how I feel about him. That a disappointing way to end the season. Let's get ready for 2020, the 2020 season. I know that's 9 months away, but that gives us plenty of time to get better. And I mean, Alabama was just better than us. Again, stupid mistakes we made. A lot of holding calls, offsides. We had just some stupid mistakes where we couldn't afford them. And that was another thing that I said in yesterday's video. We are the king of mistakes. We make a lot of them, and it comes back and bites us in the butt. It hurts us really badly. And you can't win games against teams like Alabama when you make that many mistakes. You can against teams like Maryland and Rutgers and Illinois and teams like that. You can do that and get away with it and still win by 17 to 30 points. But this wasn't one of those teams. And they didn't even have Tua in. They didn't even have Tua. Mac Jones, the Alabama quarterback, very good. I think one of the biggest reasons why we lost is because, especially in the first half, they kept it close because they just got these big plays. The first play, they were on offense, they scored of a huge pass play. They did it a couple of times in this game. We just let big plays happen, and we couldn't ever recover from it. We would make it down the field, and we would have to settle for field goals. Can't do that. That's that. I don't know what videos I'll be making next. Probably NFL related. I haven't really talked about NFL this year because I just really don't care all that much. I've just been kind of watching my team play and struggle for most of the year. Or not most of the year, but for some of the year. And I don't know. I'm not really all that interested in doing that. But tune in tomorrow. Not here, not on this channel, but my friend Steeler Dude 11. I'll be with him tomorrow. I'll be with Fishing with Tyler. We'll be making a NFL playoff predictions video. So we'll be predicting all the playoffs, and then we'll probably predict the Super Bowl winner and maybe the final score. So we'll see. So tune in tomorrow to Steeler Dude 11's channel, because that'll be out. So go subscribe to him if you haven't. Anyways, that's it. Again, disappointing end to the season, but let's come back and be strong next year. Go Blue.